Hello again. The next question that as a parent you may be asking is, what about HIV or AIDS? While AIDS initially spread fastest amongst gay and bisexual men and drug users who shared needles, all people and communities now face the threat of AIDS. Therefore, every parent needs to be concerned whether your child is gay or straight. You should make sure your child understands how AIDS is transmitted and how to protect him or herself. With teenagers becoming ever more active at younger ages, and with AIDS still spreading, no parent can afford to ignore the dangers or assume that his or her child is safe. If your child is presently HIV positive or has AIDS, he or she now needs you more than ever. You should know you're not alone. There are numerous local and national organisations that can help you with medical, physical or psychological problems. At this point, your relationship with your child can become even closer, but your family will have to learn to adjust to the physical and emotional circumstances of your child's changing health. Now, this may be a sweeping statement on my part. It's strange how AIDS is still perceived to be a gay plague. So if anyone disagrees, and I'm sorry, but this is only my opinion, all men, gay or straight, are, let's say, quicker to excite. So with the newfound gay liberation of the late 70s and gay men congregating in certain areas, it was like a slow release time bomb waiting to go off. A lot of gay men had sexual partners simply because they could, because they wanted to, and sex was freely available. It's true that the first cases showed up in California and New York. Because of the high populations of gay men in these areas, the infection spread. The reason that AIDS came to public's attention in 1981 was because of bad tabloid journalism, who labelled the infection the gay plague. They did the rest of society a huge disservice by inferring that AIDS only attacked gay men. It also gave religious bigots more ammunition, coming out with theories that AIDS was a punishment from God. This was nonsense, of course, but the myth was already in the public consciousness. AIDS, of course, doesn't discriminate and doesn't care which type of human being that it infects. To bring the statistics up to date, this is how things are looking globally. I'm quoting figures now from the UN AIDS World Health Organization Epidemic Update from November 2006. Around the world, 11% of HIV infections are babies who have been infected by their mothers. 10% are from drug use, sharing infected needles. Between 5 and 10% are due to sex between men. 5% occurs through healthcare and hospitals, but around 66%, or 2/3, of all new HIV cases are between men and women. Around half the people who are infected become so before their 25th birthday, and without antiretroviral antibiotics typically die of AIDS-related diseases before they're 35. What may come as a surprise is that 95% of all new HIV cases are found in developing countries, Africa being the worst hit. Because of poor healthcare, poverty and lack of prevention measures, numbers there continue to rise. Because of antiretrovirals used in high-income countries, the lifespan of HIV sufferers is increasing. But although they may slow up the onset of full-blown AIDS, they are no picnic. I have a friend who lives in Holland who is HIV positive, and he has to take antiretrovirals every day. This consists of a cocktail of 27 different tablets and capsules. The side effects that he suffers are nausea, total fatigue, and lack of strength. He cannot work and sometimes sleeps for around 16 hours a day or more. So obviously the message is not to get infected in the first place. This warning is for parents of all children, but it seems at this time probably more so for the heterosexuals than homosexuals, who have become more aware and are generally more cautious when it comes to using protection. The bottom line is education. If you'd like to know the best ways of preventing the spread of HIV or AIDS, simply go online and look for the relevant information. A website that I would recommend is www.avert.org/prevent-hiv.htm. Be safe and be happy. Thanks, that's all for now, bye.